What is up, guys? This is Brandon on Brandon Coin, back with your daily mining update video. If you're new to the channel, I do this and I start out every single video showing the graphics cards that I currently own and what they're making. And currently all my systems right now are running on NiceHash, and this is a breakdown of each and every single card. This is all per card. I have multiples of these cards, but I break it down just in the singles right here, so everybody gets just clear, concise information. So we'll start off with the Gt1030. It's doing 21 cents a day on Skunk, 4.8 mega hash, and that comes out to 2,700 satoshis. Then you have the GTX 750 1GB model doing 34 cents on Kryptonite at 181 hashes, or 4,400 satoshis. The GTX 1050 2GB doing 85 cents on Equihash at 160 sols, or 11,000 satoshis. Then we have the 1050 Ti, which is the 4GB variant, doing Dagger Pascal 13 mega hash at 12,000 satoshis. And the GTX 1060 6GB doing $1.63 on Equihash at 282 sols, or right at 18,000 satoshis. And then on the RX560, this is a 4GB model. It is not BIOS modded or overclocked, anything. It's all stock right out of the box. I was looking into modding it. It's actually got Hynix memory, I believe it is. So I ran into a little snag there, but I think I'm going to have it figured out and hopefully modded soon. But it's doing 70 cents a day on Equihash at 131 sols, or right at 9,000 satoshis. And a new thing I'm going to start implementing on all the videos is a power cost, and this is also per day, and I go ahead and figure it up because my power cost where I live is 9 cents per kilowatt hour, and I'll go ahead and break it down for each card. Currently, the only one I have readings on right now is the GTX 1050 2GB, and that card for me personally is burning 18 cents worth of electricity per day. Everything on here is per day, by the way. It's actually burning like 17.9. I just rounded up to 18 cents a day. That's all per card per day. So hopefully I'll be able to get accurate readings for these other ones. The way I did it is I actually used a meter on the wall, and I turned off, I unplugged my other cards, measured it at idle, or the system at idle, and then I measured it with the graphics card plugged in, and then I measured it with it fully spooled up. And that's how I got my range or my rating, and I just overestimated a little bit. So this is also at 95% power settings. I'll show you my settings for each of the cards when we go through the systems. And then as for CPUs, that's weird. I don't know why it did that. Huh. Okay, well, it kind of messed up my my CPUs over there. I need to redo this. So let's go ahead and delete those. The G4400 and the A8 5600K are not profitable. Don't mind with them. NiceHash news. Any news on NiceHash? Nope. Looks like all good there. Oh, by the way, if you are going to donate hashing power to my Bitcoin address down below, please, for your worker name, go ahead and put your name or whatever you would want me to shout out here, because somebody put, "Is this profitable?" But I'd like to say thank you, but I don't know who you are, so it's hard to thank somebody. And then somebody put Noob Rig 1 DW. So those two guys, thank y'all for that. Noob Rig 1 actually will let me look at it, so let's see what he's running. He's got a 1066 gig, 3 1063 gigs, and a 1050 Ti. So that's a solid system right there. He's got a G4400 for the processor. He is not mining on that, so kudos to you, sir, because that is not profitable. But it looks like you've been mining on my account now for like what, 2 minutes. So I just found you, or it might have just flipped over and changed algorithms. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. And yeah, so next time just change your name right there. That way I can actually say thank you. Now going on to the wallet, what I'm gonna start doing, because a lot of people are like, hey, how much Bitcoin are you making, blah blah blah, but I don't want to show you my actual full wallet, my hardware wallet, because that's not all from mining. That's from some investments and me buying some. And so what I'm gonna do is actually do a rolling, like 7-day average, and show you here in the wallet. So we're starting off today, well actually we're starting off yesterday, the 7th of February, not January. I keep wanting to say January. So January 7th, first day, got a mining payment of 0.002 BTC, which is equal to $15 right now. I'm going to let this go out for 7 days. On each daily video, I'll update you and be able to see it in my NiceHash wallet right here, so I won't withdraw it until it hits 7 days. So that way every 7 days, everybody can see what I'm making on my systems to give them a rough idea what they can make. Now, as for the deals of the day, the first thing, I know everybody was, I quit putting graphics cards up here, and everybody's like, can you please just at least show something? And this is the only thing that caught my eye today. It's a GTX 1050. It's a 2GB model, but it's a For the Win edition. So it's got a really high overclock, and it's a dual fan. Honestly, 1050s don't really need a dual fan, because I have not had any of my 1050s single fan or dual fan even get close to overheating on full power or anything. But I was really just interested in the fact that I've always wanted a For the Win card, and it's a little overpriced. $176 is about $20 more than I would ever recommend paying for a 1050, but $20 is almost worth getting it because it's a For the Win edition. And I need one more card to fill out my 1050 rig, so I'm actually thinking about getting this to compare it to my Gigabyte overclock models, because I know these come with a little bit of an overclock, and the Gigabyte have an overclock. I'd be curious to see if there's like much of a difference. Like, is it actually worth it? It's Prime. They come back in stock February 15th. All the other 1050s are actually priced higher than this, and they're out of stock, or they're sold by third-party people, which I hate buying third-party. But the real deal of the day is some Gigabyte H110D3as. These are back in stock, and they put a limit. I've never seen this before. They put a limit on it on motherboards, I guess because it's a mining oriented motherboard. But this is the motherboard that I have in my 6-card GTX 1060 rig, and also in my GTX 1050 rig. I've had no issues with these motherboards. Some people say that if you get one that has the Gen 1 BIOS on it, it'll only let you run 5 graphics cards right out of the gate, but they said it's pretty easy to update the BIOS. Both motherboards I've got already had the Gen 2 BIOS, so I literally did not have to touch the BIOS. I just installed the operating system, threw the graphics cards in there, and it found them one by one, like no issues. So I definitely recommend these. I have them, I use them, I like them. I use the G4400 in both of my systems. I'm thinking about, I still got to fill out, actually the RX560 rig I got to fill out, but for this price I'm thinking about buying one and just keeping it to the side until I can actually fill it up. So link for that will be down below. And I got a comment on one of my last, like a video or two back, and somebody was like, oh, you just making all your money through YouTube or whatever. And I'd actually like to touch on that subject. We'll go to YouTube real quick, and we'll log into my creator studio and go to my channel. And I'd like to show y'all, just for my daily viewers, how much I'm actually making on YouTube. I thought it'd be cool to see, because I always wondered when I was watching YouTubers what they made. So for this last 28-day period, I've got 334,000 views. My estimated revenue is $23. Now we click on that. I made $23. Yeah, that's great, cool. I didn't make that from any of my views. I made that from donations from my one live stream that I held, I don't know, maybe a week or two ago. So I'm actually not making any money off of my ad revenue because I'm still not monetized. This channel makes me absolutely no money unless people donate to it. I did that live stream and I had some gracious donations from some awesome people. I think Zach Scriven was one of them. Dang, I can't remember the other guys' names, but they donated to me. That was awesome. But yeah, so a lot of people think I'm just doing these videos for my own monetary gain. Of course, I want to push myself ahead and make more money, and I wish I did have some more monetary gain from doing this. But I enjoy making these videos. I enjoy getting the information out there. One day, if it actually can make me some money, awesome. I'll try to pump out even more content for y'all. But until then, just know that I'm actually here to help. So, yeah, work with me a little bit. And I hate trash talking. Of course, you're always going to get it on the internet. But now, if you do want to actually help me out, comment or link down below. I have a car channel. That one is monetized. And if y'all are interested in seeing how much I make per view over there, just comment down below and I could go into that. Because I'd never really show it on my other channel because nobody's interested in like business or anything like that. But on this channel, y'all might be interested in it. So yeah, comment down below if you want me to bring that up. But let's go over to my rigs, what y'all actually want to see. This is the Gt1030 system. These are all 6GB Zotac single fan mini models. So these things do have a hard time if you crank up the power limit on them. They'll get hot. But I leave the power limit at 75. I have the core clock at about 50. It's at 69 right now. And memory clock I usually put between 400 to 450. That seems stable on them. And right now we're cranking out $8.35. And across 6 cards we're pulling 1.61 kilohash. On Equihash that's like 270 megahash per card, I believe. Just off the top of my head. So that system's doing okay. Then we have the GTX 1050 rig. Is this thing frozen? Is this rig frozen? Alright, well we'll be back to that one in a minute because it looks like it's frozen. Here is the RX560 system. This is the one that I just got. It's the used motherboard. It's got 6 slots. I don't know if it'll actually hold 6 cards, but we're going to try it. It's got a RX560 4GB model in there. It's doing 131 sols, 68 cents a day on Equihash. Nothing crazy, but it's making money. It's profitable. We'll leave it alone. Then I have what I call my Hodgepodge Rig. This one's got 3 1050 Ti's in it, a 750, and a 1030. Altogether, this rig's making $3.50 a day, so nothing crazy, but it's profitable. She's making money. I'll leave her alone. Now let's go back. Man, my 1050 system is froze up on me. Well, I guess I'm not going to be able to show you all that. You can see where it froze at. I was getting about 155, 158, 163. So I was getting right at 160 sols on every single graphics card, and that was equaling out to $4.20 a day. So not bad, considering these cards burn like, you know, 18 cents a piece. Right at I think that's like 81 cents a day total for all 5 cards times 5. Okay, 90 cents a day. So we're profiting like, you know, three and some change off of this system. I really like these 1050s. They hold up good. They do really good. They're low power. They don't have you don't have to have a crazy big power supply or tons of PCIe connectors. But so yeah, that's pretty much everything. Oh, and I did want to just chime in. If you're still watching, thank you. I appreciate y'all making it to the end of my videos. I have 0 strikes, 0 copyright strikes, 0 community strikes, but I still have not been monetized, and I've hit all the goals. So you need 4,000 watch hours. We have amassed 24,000, and you need 1,000 subscribers, and I'm at 4,500. So thank y'all guys for knocking that out of the park. I have way more than what I need, and it looks like in late January they're actually going to go through the application. So hopefully, you know, we'll get to January soon. Wait a second. It's February. I hope they don't mean January like 2019. That would be horrible. But oh well, it is what it is. So thank you guys for watching. I will see y'all tomorrow on the next one. Like, subscribe, share, don't share, dislike. I guess do whatever you want. So yeah, why am I still recording? I need to cut it. Later. Adios.